Hello and welcome to the Sunrise Yoga Project. Hello Freya and Joni and Nicole and everyone who joins us every day. It's so great to see you and be with you here today. As we know, the Sunrise Yoga Project is the purely gentle way to come into the day so that we can feel good and have amazing days together. We'll get started with a short meditation and then we'll move into our gentle yoga series. And the point here is to not necessarily get the heart rate up like doing more of like a vinyasa style yoga, but to come into the way in a very relaxed way, a soft way, so that you can create and move and flow in your day in a way that feels really good. My favorite Chinese proverb is, tension is who you think you should be, relaxation is who you are. So the more that we culture and cultivate this state of relaxation, the closer and closer we are always to our true nature and our true selves. So we'll get started right away here. If you'd like to get a comfortable seated position ready for yourself, I like to sit on a bolster. I find that it really helps to open up my hips. So you could do that if you would like, or maybe sit up on a pillow or a block if you have one. And if you're feeling a little bit more tired this morning and you really just want to lay down on your back, then you can feel free to do that as well. So let's just set ourselves up here, make ourselves really comfortable. And let's just begin to connect to our breath. Placing your palms maybe face up or face down on your knees. Rolling the hips forward just slightly. Lifting out of the lower back, lifting the chest, the heart. Feeling that the throat is nice and open, allowing the shoulders to roll down the back slightly. Feeling spacious throughout the pelvis, really relaxing through the sit bones. I know it took me a while, and I'm still working on it, to always be fully relaxed in the stomach and in the pelvis area. And so if you find that this is a tense area for you as well, use this time right now to really just let it all go. You don't need to be holding it in or sucking it in. So just really allow yourself to relax. And now, not necessarily changing the breath yet, but just really allowing yourself to experience your breath this morning. Relaxing all the muscle fibers in the face. Relaxing the neck and the shoulders, the legs, and now we'll begin to elongate our breath. So maybe inhaling and exhaling for a count of 5. Enjoying just being with yourself right now. And now we'll do a short focus on creativity. So just as we are spiritual beings, we're creative beings. Creativity is really our nature. And we're here on this earth to express our creativity. So whether this is in the form of cooking or painting, singing, playing music, photography, really it's any means. Our soul just wants to express in beautiful ways. And so we'll spend a few moments, and if you would like to visualize removing your blocks and just allowing your creativity to flow. So as creative people, we all are creative people, we can feel that we have these blocks that are not allowing us to really step fully into expressing and into our creativity. And so just for a moment here, let's just imagine that we don't have any blocks and that the creativity can flow effortlessly through us. So what I like to imagine sometimes is basically just a circle of light flowing from the crown of the head through the body, down through the pelvis, out back in front of me, up and around in front of me, back into the crown of the head, through the body, back out again, and just flowing in this really beautiful circular motion, a unified motion. And whatever that looks like for you, whatever creativity looks like for you, I know for me, I like to imagine a white light. Maybe it's color, maybe it's rainbow, maybe it's just feeling and imagining and thinking of creativity. So continue to take another 7 breaths, inhaling for a count of 7 and exhaling for a count of 7. And just really imagine this creativity, this creative force just passing through you. The ideas, the insights, everything is able to process. You're able to absorb and express all of those ideas you get during the day, all of that inspiration, all of that insight. It just flows effortlessly. You don't have any blocks at all. It just flows. And so continue to imagine this light flowing through you, back out into space, back into you, as you take these 7 breaths, reminding yourself of your creative nature. There is always an abundance of creative power. We can always access it. Whether it's coming up with a song or a poem or just finding creative solutions to issues or problems or items that come up that maybe give you or others in your life frustration. Using your creative energy to solve, to find solutions. And then when you're done those 7 breaths, let's come off of whatever we're sitting on, if you are sitting on something. And continue to stay connected to this meditation if you would like, if it's something that really resonates with you, as a way to tap into your creative force, your expression. And then we'll come forward into hands and knees. When you're ready, no rush. And we'll just set up here for some cat and cows. So if you're still finishing your meditation in your breath, that's totally fine. Make your way into your hands and knees when you're ready, and if you just do a few cat and cows, that's fine. So let's just curl the toes under if you are in all fours, and just bring the bum towards the heels, and we're just going to stretch out the bottom of the feet quickly. So just opening up the meridians and all the juiciness that the feet hold, breathing into this. And then coming back forward into our hands and knees. You can keep your toes tucked under or not. And then we'll just do some cat and cows. So for cow, we inhale and we curl the tailbone up towards the sky, dip through the belly, roll the shoulder blades onto the back and lift the chin. And then as we exhale, we come into our cat position, curling the tailbone in, wriggling through the spine, and then bringing the chin to the sternum last. So always initiate this posture from the tailbone. Lifting the tailbone up towards the sky, lifting the chin as you inhale, and then exhale, curl the spine. And just flowing at your own pace here. Connecting to your midline. Connecting to your central nervous system, your craniosacral system, or also referred to as your chakra system. So maybe beginning to gaze towards the third eye. So with a closed gaze looking towards the eyebrows as you do this, and then also just with your mind's eye tracing a line through your midline and just connecting to this energetic body. The central nervous system. And now let's inhale as we step our right foot forward between the hands. And just inch that foot forward a little ways just so that your back leg is on a nice diagonal. Placing your left hand off your mat, and then take a nice big inhale as you raise your right arm up to the sky. And just breathing here, opening up the body. Feel that you're spanning in all four directions here. Taking a nice big inhale at the top. And as you exhale, placing your hands on either side of your foot and stepping your left foot forward into a very gentle forward fold here. So just continue to have your knees bent. We're just going to relax over our legs and take a couple of breaths here. And now let's inhale and come up halfway. So we're going to straighten the legs a little bit. Come onto the fingertips. Shine the heart forward, lift the chin. Breathe here. Feel the stomach move towards the back. Shoulders are relaxed. Taking a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, relax over your legs. Bending at your knees again. And let's inhale and come back to our halfway lift and straighten the legs. So if this is the morning for you, you'll probably start to feel your legs really start to open up here. Breathing. Taking a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, bend your knees again. Come forward over your knees. And then step your right leg back knee on the ground. Have your foot forward enough so that your back leg is on a nice diagonal so you can feel a nice opening of your hip flexor. Placing your right hand off your mat. And inhale and stretch your left arm up to the sky. And really don't worry about your alignment here. Just really feel that you're opening in all four corners. So spanning north, south, east, and west. Creating the compass and the clarity for your day ahead. Taking a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, let's place both palms on either side of the foot. And let's step the left foot back into a downward dog. So we're pushing with the palms, lifting the hips to the sky. Arms are an extension of the side body. So see if you can bring your chest towards your legs. Have your knees slightly bent, especially if this is the morning for you. Have the throat nice and open. And just begin to pedal your legs in your downward dog. Just bringing a little bit more movement into the body. Really pushing with the palms, really fan out through the fingers. Keep lifting your hips towards the sky, really elongating the spine here. Taking a nice big inhale when you're ready. And as you exhale, let's step both feet forward into our forward fold. Hanging over the legs. Inhale, straighten out. Come to your halfway lift. Shine the heart forward. Exhale and relax forward. Inhale, come back to that halfway lift. Really drink in the breath. Exhale and fold forward. And inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach the palms over the head. And as you exhale, bring your palms through that center line, through the midline. Relaxing at heart center. Breathing here. And we'll do one sun salutation together. So take a nice big inhale as you stretch your arms over your head. Exhale and come all the way forward. Bow to the sun. Inhale, come to that halfway lift. Feel the back of the legs nice and open. Exhale, fold over your legs. And step both of your feet back into a plank. Empty all your breath. Really exhale as you lower your knees, your chest, and your chin to the mat. Inhale, roll forward onto your toes. Shine the heart forward, lift the chest, lift the chin, come into your baby cobra. And then as you exhale, come all the way back up into your downward dog. Lifting the hips, pushing with the palms, allowing the feet to relax. Feel that you're tearing the mat apart with your hands and your feet. So just really allowing yourself to relax into the posture. Breathing here. Letting out a sigh if you would like as well. Keep lifting the hips. Pedaling the feet if you would like, or just staying static, whatever you feel. Taking another nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, let's lower the knees down to the mat. Come back into a child's pose for just a moment. Just grounding our energy here. And then make your way onto your stomach. Making your way onto your stomach. And we're going to come into our Savasana. So we haven't done this one before if you've been with us for a while. What you're going to do is you're going to take your palms into fists. Place those fists right underneath your belly. So it's as if you have your palms together, but you're going to have your fists together right underneath the belly. So go ahead and do that. Elbows are relaxing out along the outsides of the body. Chin is on the mat. So relax your chin into the mat, which is helping your neck muscles here. We're just going to breathe here for a moment. Relaxing into the posture, legs are together. Taking a nice big inhale. And then raise your right leg off the mat. Keep the inhale. And then as you exhale, lower that leg back down onto the mat. Inhale as you raise your left leg up. Hold the inhale. Exhale and release. Taking a nice big inhale. Raising the right leg up. Holding the breath. Exhale and release. Taking another nice big inhale. Raising the left leg up. Holding at the top. Exhale and release. Doing that one more time on either side. Inhale. Raise the right leg. Hold the breath. Exhale and release. Taking another nice big inhale. Raising the left leg up. Holding the breath. And exhale and release. Releasing the palms out from underneath the belly. Placing your palms up towards your chest. And just bringing your left or your right ear to the mat. Grounding in. Letting everything go. Breathing, filling up the whole body here. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale and relax. And take another inhale. And really fill up the body here. So just imagine that you're filling every cell with breath. And then exhale when you're ready. Now let's roll onto our backs. So just come all the way onto your back. Spread out nice and wide into your Savasana. And then stretch your arms over your head. Come into a nice big morning stretch here. And then relax. Maybe point and flex the feet, bringing some movement into the ankles, pushing the toes up. Putting your hands into fists and then stretching your fingers out. Just allowing yourself to get really comfortable here. Reconnecting to the breath. Connecting to your big, beautiful breath. Setting yourself up for the day. It's the best thing that we can do. Connect to the breath. Ground our energy. Become present. Love and nurture the self. Warm up the body a little bit, but not over adrenalizing. Now let's place our feet onto the mat and see if you can just graze the edge of your heels with your hands. So that's as close as you want your heels to be to your bum. And then just relax back into the posture and take your arms out wide once you feel you have your feet in the right position, about hip width apart. Let's take a nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, let's lift our hips off the mat. Coming into our bridge posture, Setu Bandha. Lifting the hips. Relaxing through the stomach. Looking straight up, so having that nice natural curve in the neck still. And taking 3 deep breaths here. Don't bloat the belly, but imagine breathing down into your diaphragms. Really open up and expand your diaphragms here. And then when you're done those 3 cycles of breath, just raise your heels off the mat. And then when you're ready, go very slowly and roll vertebrae by vertebrae back onto your spine. See if you can feel every single vertebrae release into the mat. As you lower your tailbone, just tip your pelvis forward slightly. Feeling a nice rocking in your pelvis, moving back and forth on your pelvis a little bit, and just bringing some movement there. The Savasana is very good for the pelvis that we did, lower back. And then just spreading out into your Savasana again, your final resting posture, or if you would like, continuing with a meditation or a yoga practice now. It's great that we can meet here in the morning and do our 25 minutes together, and then whatever you feel inspired to do, you can continue to do. But having that rooting, that grounding together to start our day. So continuing with some postures if you would like. Laying in Shavasana for longer if you would like. Maybe sitting up and doing a 5 or 10 minute meditation if you have the time. I know in Canada it is a holiday today, so I acknowledge you for coming to the mat this morning. And if you do have the time now and you are on holidays, to take that time for yourself. Or you can feel free to close your practice with me now by just placing your palms together. Continuing to drink in that breath. The divine light in us honors and cherishes the divine light in you. And I'm speaking for Kevin there as well. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. So great to be with you this morning. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy. I know it's a beautiful day here. I'm going to go to the beach for sure. Bye. Namaste.